This is Clear Data. The company is called Process Lab, but let's focus on Clear Data. As a product, we were established 5 years ago. We are a team of 11 people. We are specialized in anti-money laundering, and our vision, as I was saying, is to do an end-to-end solution, because we know compliance is becoming harder and harder and costlier. Working with, using in 2 slides time, how many clients, and especially which industry leaders we are working with, they told us that they have 80% of alerts, and I'll explain exactly where are false positives. They have noticed in the past years a rise in push payments and multi-account fraud, and the main challenge that we're addressing is the one regarding rising regulatory expectations, the massive issues related to instant payments, the overload of false positives, and the fraud and customer protection. As I was saying, our vision was to become an end-to-end solution. We don't do a digital identity, but we have partners. So imagine that you go to Revolut. The first thing they do is scan your face. They scan your ID. That data comes to us. AML screening. That's how we started out. That's our bread and butter. We screen in relation to international sanctions and politically exposed persons. If you're onboarding with, let's say, Revolut, and you're a company, I provide the company data. And what I'm going to showcase today is the transaction monitoring and fraud analytics. These are the customers that I was mentioning, and we are working with 47 customers in Romania and the Republic of Moldova and Serbia. What we have accomplished for the past years is something of which I'm extremely proud. We managed to develop our own transaction monitoring engine. So imagine Tudor is sending me 50 lei through whatever platform he's using. That data, according to European regulations and global regulations, is very standardized, and that goes into an engine that we deliver on-premise to our customers. 3 minutes, perfect. So we install that on the premises of our customer. What happens is that we use 90 types of rules, over 270 typologies, in order to create, determine, detect exactly if the transaction is fraudulent, suspicious, if it's money laundering, if it's fraud, if it's scam, and so many other typologies. Once it hits one or more rules, based on what the customer decides to use as weights, it either stops it, alerts it, or it goes through. And we call it a catalog of rules. It's not innovation, but that's what we use. And we have some customers that are not willing to switch. They have vendors like Siron in Romania is used by 80% of the banks. They don't want to switch. They have multi-annual contracts, but they want something, because existing legacy vendors, 2 minutes, they keep these customers gridlocked. So we came with what we brand named Shadow Rules Studio. It does exactly the same thing, but it's not live in production. You feed it your historical data, and you can build new rules, new typologies, test them in a very enclosed environment, in a very safe manner, and you can use AI to get ideas, to see how you can improve the parameters, the weights, in order to fight fraud way better. So, in a nutshell, what we do in the last minute, we do pre-deployment testing, scenario simulation, false positive measurement, which, as you've noticed in the second slide, is the most important thing that all the customers are coming for. Side-by-side comparison. What does your existing vendor offers, and what you can do with the new rules, machine learning validation, and continuous optimization. Even better news. It's live. We have one customer that's downstairs. It's called AgriCover. They're very happy. You can ask for references. And we won 2 RFPs in the Republic of Moldova. Hopefully, we'll have, in 2 years' time or 3 years' time, when I'll be back here, we'll have 50 clients. Thank you very much.